Hi, welcome to Tom's Geeky Garage. Today we are just going to be looking at some products that we are now selling on our online store. So for the last, 7 years the show's been out, I've been making a lot of props and a lot of toys that normally I don't sell to other people. I usually just make them for the show and then they kind of get shelved and I move on with my life. But I decided in the last few months to actually start mass producing some of these things so other people can get their hands on them, because I get a lot of emails from people saying they don't have a 3D printer, so when I offer the 3D files for them to print their own, they just can't do it. And I do have a Shapeways store where I sell these things on Shapeways, but Shapeways charges so much for the part, and there's no real profit for me because I only make like 10 cents per part when they actually print the parts for me, and they're just kind of overpriced as a service anyway. So I decided to start mass producing these myself, and I started a website called Tommy Toys with a Z, where you can go order these kits. Now, as of now, all the kits are basically model kits where you do have to assemble and paint yourself. In the future, I will offer painted toys that will be ready to go out of the box, but for now we're just doing the model kits until I can free up some more time to put more effort into doing this. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the basic kits I have on there now and some of the things that we are selling on there. So let's get started with our deluxe proton pack. Now, you might remember the episode where we made these. I don't know if it was the 3rd season or the 4th season, but I'll link it in the description of this video, so if you want to watch the video of when we actually made these the first time. But I'll show you what comes in the kit. So in the kit, it'll come in a small box, and you'll have a little baggie with your parts in it. Inside the deluxe pack kit you'll have one pack. You'll have one plug, which this is a mounting plug for a Kenner figure. I made the plugs come out so you could swap out different. Oh, there it goes. So you can swap out different plugs. The main reason I did this is because the Hasbro figures actually don't use this plug. It uses a different kind of connection. So in the future we'll have different connectors for Hasbro and Kenner. So right now we only have Kenner, so this is a Kenner one. And when you get the kit, you'll just have to glue this in using whatever kind of glue you prefer. If you want to use super glue, would probably be quick and easy. Just super glue it in, and you're good to go there. You'll get your wand. This wand hasn't been cleaned up yet because it's right out of the printer, but when you get it in your kit, it'll be mostly cleaned up. It'll be ready to paint. And then you'll get a little nylon string. Nylon string is pretty straightforward. You just, I'll probably, when I sing these kits out, I'll melt these ends with the lighter so they're easy to just slide up in here to see how it unfurls. If this was burnt, it would just slide up in there. But you'll just have to glue those up in there. And then same on the back of the wand, you just glue it up in there. And the wand connects to the side of the pack like that. And then you can also put it into the figure's hand using the same connection. We do have a mount here for a trap. We'll have trap kits, so let's put this aside and we'll talk about the trap kits. Okay, so the trap kits, the same thing. They come with their own nylon string and the trap itself, the pedal, and the nylon string. And the same thing goes, you just have to glue in the nylon string there and glue on your pedal right there, and you'll be good to go. But if you get both of these, the good thing is the trap also mounts onto the side of the pack there. So you have the wand on one side and the trap on the other. So that's the trap and the pack there. So got the pack and the trap kit. The trap will have a little longer cable than the pack. I think it's going to be like an inch longer or something, so you have a lot of extra room for the trap. And then we have our deluxe PKD meters. These come 2 in a pack, so when you order it, I think we got it for $5 and you get 2 of them. And there's really not much of these. You don't have to do much assembling of these. These just need to be painted. Now all these kits, the colors will vary of whatever resin I'm working with at the time. I'd like them all to be just blue right out of the package, so you wouldn't really have to paint them if you didn't want to. But I can't order blue material straight. I have to buy it a different color and dye it myself to make it blue, and that sometimes can be a pain in the butt when you're trying to do mass production, because I'm constantly having to take a lot of resin and try to mix it and make it all match, and that's just really difficult at the moment. So when you get your kit, it could come in any random color. It could be clear. The resin, I just bought a bunch of resin that is gray, so it'll probably be most likely just primer gray when you get it, and then you have to paint it. And you can paint it with any kind of paint you want. I usually use acrylic paint, but you can use an enamel. Just make sure if you're using enamel paint, you're in a ventilated area, because enamel will let off fumes. Yeah, but these are the base kits for now. And I will shoot a video in the next few days of us actually taking one of these kits as they be sent to you and going through all the process of finishing it. So I'll show you how to clean up the parts if they need cleanup, and going through the steps of painting it and sealing it and getting it ready to be played with. Other things that we have on the store that we are making right now are these, what we call little green guys, which are basically green army men in the style of Ghostbusters. So these are the same size as classic green army men, but they are basically Ghostbuster themed. So in our kits that we are making, we have obviously like a figure here that's a Peter-like figure. We have 2 terror dogs, which I actually don't have 2 on me right now that are fully cleaned up. This one still has support structure, but you see there's 2 terror dogs that have different poses. So one's kind of looking off to the side and one's looking straight forward. We have a Slimer. There's a Slimer one. We have, it's really nice looking, this one's not cleaned up all the way yet, but Ray's kind of neat, because Ray has his PKE goggles on, and he's got this extended base where there is a trap and a cable where he's stepping on the trap, and you can see the cable sprawled out. We have an Egon here. So Egon is kind of posed after the poster. So how he looks on the poster. This one's not been cleaned up yet. As you can see, there's still support stuff on here, because I'm just taking these things directly off our shelves here that are not fully finished yet. But when you get yours in the mail, they'll be completely ready to go. So there's an Egon, and then we have Winston standing proud here, looking really good. He's just kind of ready to go, ready to fight. Who do we got left? We got Ray there, and then we got a Stay Puft. So got Stay Puft, kind of he's got that scream looking mouth, like he when they're actually firing on him, he's catching on fire. Kind of gave him that face. These guys are pretty neat. Yeah, I just had like a random urge one day. I was in an old 5 and dime store where we live in this town we moved into, and we seen bags of Army men, and I thought, wow, I'd just like to have a set of those that are like Ghostbuster themed. So I built these out just for my personal collection, just so I could have some little green Army men, and then I thought, well, I'll just put these up on the store, and I have shelves full of them now, because we printed up hundreds of them, and I don't know. I was just like, I'll just put them on the store. If somebody wants one, that's cool. If someone doesn't, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know if people would be interested in anything like that, but I made them. I have them, and for a while, I think I got I think I got 10 to 20 sets made up, so if they are of any interest, if anybody. But I think the main focus will be these deluxe packs and stuff. And like I said, right now, they're going to be model kits, and I will eventually update the website to have painted ones that are pre-painted and ready to go. They will just be a little more expensive. I think right now we have these priced at $15 for the packs and the pack kits. And I think the trap kits are $10, and the kit that comes with the 2 PKE meters is $5, I think. Yeah, if I end up having to paint them, the painted deluxe ones will be a little more expensive because it does take time to hand paint these because they are hand painted, every one of them. So I'll offer them, but I'll probably do really small unit amounts, maybe 10 at a time, so they'll probably sell it quickly, and then I'll have to wait until I can restock and then reload the website with another 10. So if you're trying to get them and they are sold out, just give it a week, and then after I get all the orders filled out and sent out in the mail, I will prepare the next 10 or 20 orders, and then refill the website with more to buy. But so far, yeah, anyways, this is just a quick video just showing these kits, and we got other toys from the show that will be eventually added to the website so you can actually purchase them. I know I had someone write me about the what was it, the Dark Ghostbuster Slimer. I don't know if you remember that, but the Slimer that had the proton pack, it was very Todd McFarlane looking. I was kind of going with that Todd McFarlane Spawn toy feel when I made that. So somebody wanted one of those. So I told them I'd put those up on the website. Those ones, I don't know how much those will cost to purchase because those things take a long time to produce. There's a lot of printing and a lot of painting to just make one of them. I will be adding things like that to the website in the future. And also on the website, if you go over to Tommy Toys, there are merchandise, custom t-shirts and things like that, with some Ghostbuster themed t-shirts and things like that too. But the main thing is the toys. So for now, these model kits will be there. I know a lot of people have asked me if I sell these, and at the time period when I was making the videos, I didn't mass produce, and I always felt bad anytime somebody would write me because they'd be like, oh, I really want one of those, and I'd always be like, well, I don't sell them, but you could always download it and make it yourself, or you can go to Shapeways. And I kind of always hated sending people to Shapeways because Shapeways just charges so much for anything, and then basically by the time you get it, you spend $35 on something like this, and then Shapeways would take like $36 and give me like $2. So I wasn't making money, you guys were losing money, Shapeways was making all the money, so I decided to cut Shapeways out of the equation and just try to mass produce these myself. So anyways, that's it for now, and we'll have another video, like I said, coming up in the next few weeks. We're going to take this model kit and we're going to do the final cleanup on it, and then we're going to paint it and get it ready to go on a figure, and just do its own little video showing you how to do it at home if you buy a kit. And if you have no painting skills, just hold on, and probably in the next month or two we'll start having painted ones on sale on the website too that are pre-hand painted, and then you'll be good to go. But for now, thank you, and check out the website. And if there's anything that you know from the show that you'd like to see sold on the store in more mass production wise setups, let me know. You can email us through the website, or you can comment on this video. But yeah, anyways, take it easy, have a good weekend, and see you next time.